Hey, it's Dr. Cameron coming to you after a really long weekend shift, and my new cat got out. So we had this cat. We've only had him for 7 days. He's brand new to our home. He is supposed to be my daughter's cat, like her responsibility. And I just worked 2 shifts, like, pretty long weekend shifts, and I'm exhausted and I'm tired. And I get that call right as I'm, on my way home, and the cat has gotten out. We're not really sure exactly when, but it was within the last 2 to 3 hours. And so now we are desperately trying to figure out how to get him to come back. So as far as what you can do when your cat gets out, an indoor only cat, definitely just chuck up and down inside the house. Make sure there's not a nook and cranny that he's hiding in. It's possible he's just still in the house and he's just terrified because he doesn't like our cats, that he's hiding in some place we haven't thought of. So it's definitely possible. It's possible in the middle of the night we could just hear that he's, gotten out and he's still in the house. With him, I'm guessing he probably got out of the house. It was raining when it happened, so he's probably going to go to places where he can stay dry. That would be like underneath hoods of cars. That would be like in sheds, underneath bushes, things like that. We've just spent literally 2 hours trying to look at all the places we can possibly think in the vicinity of our house and where we live. The biggest trick I really like to do, especially with Bengals are very like they're kind of like a little bit more wild. They have like pretty predatory senses, is to try to listen to like the birds and try to see if the birds sound like they're really upset, because then he might be going somewhere where, trying to get that like prey drive of like trying to hunt down a bird. So obviously we've spent a really long time. We haven't found him yet. So now I am driving to somewhere to try to pick up a trap, to try to set a humane trap outside where we lost him and see if we can get him to come back to some food and set a trap, and hopefully we can catch him. And obviously posted on all like the social media pages, trying to get the word out in my neighborhood, like, hey, our cat's outside. This is obviously not an ideal situation. I'm obviously a vet and I know all the things I should be doing, but in the moment when it's your own pet, it's really stressful. So there are lots of lists of things you can try to do to help make it, try to help make sure you're not missing something that could be pretty easy. But that's about where we're at with our Sunday. I had those famous last words of, oh great, I have a whole afternoon of all these things I could get done and no real plans. And of course the universe then prepared a plan just for me. So here we are, it's Sunday. I'm really hoping that we find Leo, who was previously known as Bo, so he might not know his new name. He might come to Bo. If you see him, please let us know. My daughter would be very happy. She is very upset. Obviously she feels horrible. She feels like it's her fault. And even though mistakes happen, we are only human. So there's really nothing else we can do at this point except for try to stay as calm as we can and try to use our brains and try to just be patient and just put, good, emotions and feelers out into the universe and hope that he comes back, because that would be really sad. He literally just got to our house. So if any of you are my friends on Facebook and you're in my neighborhood, please keep an eye out for a very, very pretty marble Bengal that is probably very scared because he just moved here, probably doesn't know our house. He might not want to come. He really likes wet food though, so if you see a Bengal, look out for that. Thanks.